Hello again. For those of you who would like a few more minutes of yoga, here is a part 2 video for you. So I would highly recommend that you do begin with the breathing exercise from the first video as well as the warm-up yoga part so that you're safe and ready to go into this second session. So we'll begin where we left off. So it could be seamless in our table position where we did our cats and our cows. So the cow is where the spine extends, and the cat is where the spine flexes. You coordinate that with your breath, so inhaling as the belly drops, exhaling as the back arches. So from here, we'll come back to table and curl our toes under gently. Walking our hands back towards our feet and coming up, we're just gonna pause right here for an intense toe stretch. So our toes stay gripped in our shoes all the time and allowing them to be stretched in the opposite direction is very good for them, but it sure does feel intense. So breathe, one more breath, and then you can release those toes. I'm gonna turn my body this way, but you stay right where you are. So then coming up to kneeling, the shoulders, the hips, and the knees are all in one plane. From here, what we can do is connect with our breath. Staying connected. And then keeping our core nice and engaged. Maybe put the hands on the hips. We're gonna shift our weight into our left knee and gently creep the right leg out to the side. So here we are in gate pose. From here, we can inhale our arms up and exhale. We're gonna do another side stretch. So the right hand comes to the right leg, the left arm extends from the knee all the way up through the arm. You're in one plane, so you're not leaning forward or leaning back. You are all lined up. Probably putting the hand on the thigh or the shin is best and not pressing on the outside of the knee. You're not putting a lot of weight on there anyway. You could lift that up. From here, we're gonna go all the way to the other side. So the left arm comes down to the earth, the right arm sweeps up and over. And this is a side stretch from the right toes all the way out through the right fingers. Coming back up, we'll bring the right leg gently in, however that needs to happen for you. It doesn't have to be graceful. Still on the knees just for another minute. We'll just go ahead and do the other side. So engaging the core, connecting with the breath. Hands come to the hips, shifting the weight onto the right knee, and then however baby steps it takes you to get that left leg out. You're all in one plane, your core is engaged, and you can inhale those arms up and exhale, coming over for your side stretch to the left. Right arm is reaching, noticing where you feel that stretch and noticing where the breath goes when you open the side of your body. And coming back to neutral, letting the leg come in, however that needs to happen. I think I just lost my battery. It says it's still going, so we're gonna keep going. And coming down off of those knees, right? Ouch. That's enough of that. Next time we can pad our knees if we need to. Usually a couple minutes isn't too bad, but if it is, make sure you take good care of your knees. So from here, let's do some work on our back. So however it's comfortable for you to get down onto your back, gently and slowly, whether you're on a mat or not. So lengthening all the way. So noticing where your bones connect to the earth, and then reaching those hands up over the head, taking a big, long, full body stretch. Connecting with your breath. Beautiful. Then very gently bending one knee until the foot is on the mat, and then the other knee. And then bringing those knees in for a hug. So taking your time, bringing them in, giving them a little squeeze. This helps release the lower back. You can rock from side to side, or you could make circles with both your knees. Kind of give your lower back a massage. From here, let just the left leg straighten down the mat. So take some baby steps to get it down there, however is easiest for you or best for your body. Now you have just the right leg that you're hugging. Using your left hand on your right knee, your right arm out to the side, then you can gently, ever so gently, bring your right knee across your body for a very gentle spinal twist. Breathing into that space, only going as far as your body wants to, or if it doesn't feel good or feel right, then come right back. And coming back to your back. We're going to do a trick. We're going to bring this left leg up and then cross the right ankle over it. So your right ankle is on your left thigh, your right knee is drifting away. So from here, you can stay right here and press this right knee away with your right foot flexed. And notice perhaps a stretch in the hips. Or another more intense way to experience this pose is to lift the left foot off the mat. You can reach your hands in behind the thigh and use the right elbow to push the right knee away. So this, you'll feel where this stretches. It's the outside of the right hip for most people. Some people feel it a lot in the inner thighs. Breathing gently, feeling the muscles and the ligaments releasing, and then release your pose. The hips hold a lot of stress, so we do a lot of sitting, so a pose like this is very, very good. So bringing the right knee back into the chest and the left leg out. We're going to extend the right leg up towards the sky. Take both hands to gently support ourselves, engage the core, and then lower the right leg down, down, down. We're still breathing. Our jaw is soft. And the right leg comes all the way down. And then just noticing how that right hip feels in comparison to the left hip, how the right thigh and the whole leg connect with the earth compared to the left leg. And then we'll repeat on the other side. So bringing the left knee up for a hug. And then the left arm comes out to the side, the right hand is on the left knee, and then a gentle spinal twist, only as far as it feels comfortable for your body. Breathing, relaxing the jaw, and coming onto your back. The right knee is going to bend up until the foot is on the mat, and then the left leg crosses over. So the left foot is flexed, the left ankle is on the right thigh, and staying right here, just
pressing a little bit out on that thigh might be a really good stretch for you. Another offering is to lift the foot up off the mat, reach behind the right thigh, and use the left elbow to press the left knee away. Couple breaths. Letting the stretching happen. So the reason it feels like it needs to stretch is because the muscles have been tight for a long time. And we're holding stress in there. So the breath can help encourage the muscles to relax. So releasing from that pose, the right foot comes back to the mat. The left knee can come to the chest. The right leg extends. And then we'll straighten the right leg towards the sky. Both arms out to the side. Engage your core. And then very gently lower the left leg down to the ground. And you should feel even again. Hooray! Let's bend both knees up one more time until the feet are a little bit further than hip width apart. And they call this windshield wipering. So both knees gently fall to the left, and then both knees gently fall to the right. And that gives some nice range of motion to your hips that we just did some intense stretching on. So this is kind of like shaking it out, but a little more gentle. Okay, and last but not least, the most important pose for stress reduction and really for giving yourself a sense of calm clarity is called legs up the wall, or Viparita Karani. So what you do is press your lower back into the mat. Bring both knees gently up gently up, and then very slowly and gently straighten the legs. So perhaps this is as far as your legs want to go, and that's absolutely fine. You could also put them on a chair or a couch, so you could wiggle yourself over next to something. You could set your legs right on a chair or the couch. You can get over to the wall and use the wall to support your legs. And then you can also use a block or a pillow to put under your sacrum and put the legs up and have your body be also in an inverted position. So what this does is it gives your heart a break. So we know that, and you're breathing, we know that the heart has to work very hard to pump the blood all the way down to the tips of our toes and have it passively come back to the heart. So by giving the heart this vacation, this 3-minute vacation, it also allows extra blood to go into the brain because of gravity and give all of those brain cells an amazing bath in extra oxygen and nutrients. So they say to do this before exams, do this when you're traveling, do this instead of an afternoon nap. Just 5 minutes of legs up the wall will give you a sense of calm clarity. So it's like energy, but with the calmness. So you can hold this for as long as you'd like. I'm going to come down and remove my block from under my sacrum. Roll gently onto my side, and then using my hands, push up back into a seated position. In yoga, we typically end by putting our hands together at heart center, which is not a prayer position in yoga. It's a salutation, so it's connecting to yourself, connecting to your heart,
and we say namaste, which means the light in me sees the light in you. And that's my true self, my soul sees your soul. And so thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know if you ever want more of these videos. I am grateful to do them. And I hope that it was very helpful and helped your stress. So namaste.